kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
Tell me, boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now we're talking business. Can you hear me good?
You sound okay.
Okay. That is right.
All I got to say got me spitting these words like the YMCA. Yeah, yeah.
You say YMCA, I say YM. No, you say YMCM, I say YMCMB. Young money, cash money, billionaires. No?
Sure.
Testicles, one. Oh.
Yes, we back.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, we are back. This is the most awaited show of all podcasters in the world. Partner Radio Podcast. I am your humble host, Trebles, Garcia, and joining me in the 1 to 2s is the best co-host in the planet. Big Tech salutes.
Put some respect on the name. Salute. What up, brother?
What's going on? How are you doing? How are we manifesting greatness? Everybody, boys and girls. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that you guys are just tuning in. This is the best show in the entire planet. And allow me to please give you a little bit of details of what's happening in the past 3 episodes. Well, in the last episode, because the next 3 episodes are going to define what 100 episodes means to all of you, but mostly to us. That is right. So check this out. Last week, we had Manifesto 2. If you haven't already heard it, go check it out. It's definitely put you in the feels, make you laugh, and give you a lot of knowledge and wisdom. Alongside GP Aromas, Gregory from GP Aromas, and V Beauty, which is a day 1 listener supporter and also manifester. That is right. Now, Big Tank, right before we do anything, please please go ahead and explain to the listeners, the people that have not participated, what is this raffle that we're giving, this giveaway raffle that we're giving to the listeners?
Okay, so it's very easy. From here to the 100th episode, we need you guys to tag us on a post on social media and let us know. Hashtag, tag us, mention, whatever it is. Post us on your story, but get us on there. Catch our attention, and you will be automatically entered to win our giveaway.
So
it's that easy, people.
Absolutely. Off the bat, we already have 2 people that are already qualified. We have Eric Sauce on Instagram. Eric Sauce for tagging us and being one of the first people amongst the others that did tag us. But again, these are newcomers that have tagged us without even hearing all 100 episodes. He tagged us just because he got to listen to Manifesto and he loved it. He came back and hopefully comes back on the show. Whatever he tagged us. He's already in the qualifying. And also Christine Fun from Las Vegas. Thank you so much to both of you. And you're going to be receiving a care package right after I get your information through a DM. You could give me a P.O. box information or whatever you feel that is more secure for you. And we're going to be giving you a care package. It's something that I haven't discussed with Big Tank. Big Tank, I'm sorry, but I took a leap of faith. Gregory from GP Aromas, again, Gregory from GP_Aromas on Instagram is going to add to the care package. He's not only willing to help me save money by using his shipping methods, but he's going to add fragrances and a freaking handcraft soap on the care package for the 10 people that participated, not only sharing us, but also sharing him. So if you guys can.
Okay.
That is right.
Bro. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. We forgot about another day one. That was actually the very, very first one. Alive Dead 17.
Yeah. Oh my God. Here we go.
This one posted us literally at 5:04 freaking crackhead in the morning a.m.
Say that again. At what time?
At 4 or 5 crackhead in the morning a.m.
In the morning. So Dead or Alive has definitely got it. I mean, no, Alive or Dead 17 is definitely in the runnings for another care package. He already knows what it is all about. V Beauty obviously is getting another one. People that have participated to build 100 episodes on Paranoid Radio Podcast have also been on the run. But man, you know what it is. We have to have to give and cherish those newcomers. All right, guys. So do not forget tag us, and if you haven't already done so, drop a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Enough of the promotion, Big Tank. Collect the randomizer machine and give me the listener of the week.
Random machine, do your thing.
Paranoid Radio.
Listen to that baby purr. Big Tank, who do we have?
Maggie 20 Santos from Instagram. Maggie 20 Santos from Instagram. This episode goes out to you. Massive shout out for following us on Instagram.
Ooh, Maggie underscore what? Can you repeat that? I'm sorry for butchering that up.
No underscore. Maggie 2020 Santos on Instagram.
Maggie 20 Santos on Instagram. Thank you so much. This episode is dedicated to you. We hope you enjoy it, and we hope that you do come back and listen to every other episode after this. Again, guys, we're gonna hit that 100 mark. Do not forget, because it's a bird, it's a plane. Nope, it's Paranoid Radio. Big Tank, what is happening?
What is happening? You guys know the deal, my people. This is segment of this show, and you guys know the deal. I'm gonna give you guys 2 episodes, and I want you guys to be honest. Give me your 2 cents from my 2 cents, and I'm gonna deposit that binge to the bank. Bitch.
Ooh, the bank of knowledge.
So deep dive, get all this experimental juices flowing, my people. Okay, real simple and easy.
Okay.
Simple, easy. We all drive for a living, correct?
That's right. Well, I mean, not for a living, but we drive us how in our lifetime.
We all drive. Okay, we all drive for the most part. I want to say for the most part, everybody that listens to us drives at one point or another.
Yeah, absolutely.
What if I could tell you that's going to become obsolete?
Wait, what? No, dude, you're always bringing these absurd fucking stories. Explain yourself.
Okay. So, they are trying to see if driving to work will relieve stress for people and relieve the highways. So, if it is possible for you to have a remote job, you will have it. Those are the plans for 2040.
Damn, well, definitely not. They need my sexy ass at work every single day. So, I mean, I can't really speak. There you go, dude. Fuck. Can you keep going with what is happening? Stop freaking crashing into the ground.
My people, it's easy as that. Can you honestly imagine that? For example, I'm a pest control technician. Who the hell's gonna go exterminate stuff while I get to just sit down and type in paperwork?
A fucking drone. Buzz.
Hell nah, they ain't gonna be able to do it. I guarantee you that. For example,
I knew you were a serial killer of some sort.
Man, I'd be chopping them heads off.
Hey. Keep it
PG.
PG.
If some jobs are remote, what do you think that's gonna do to people? Can you imagine having kids and making them stay at home while you do it?
Making them fat? I'll tell you that much. People will gain weight immediately.
Like Wally?
Extremely. You know what, dude? I'm telling you again. All these sit around. I'm telling you, where that's gonna make people get depend on not only a fucking chair, but also the internet, which is already as it is in an essential part of life. Again, guys,
okay. I gotta agree with that. Okay, next one on the list.
Ooh.
Okay, story number 2. So, can you imagine living at a house and never knowing you had a below ground pool?
Damn. I say a lot of mosquitoes, but I'm calling fuck. I wouldn't imagine it. How would that work?
Okay, so this couple bought a house. Actually pretty reasonable, because if you know anything about real estate, you'll know that a pool doesn't add any value, but they will try to raise it up even though it's not equated to any value.
Okay.
It gives them more appeal. Okay. So this couple
recently look it up.
Exactly. Hashtag go look it up. This couple recently bought a house, and it's a little bit of a tragic story, believe it or not.
Ouch.
So they're trying to do planting, and one of the wife notices that she hit some type of brick. She goes, okay, what's going on here? They literally open up the outline. It was a big underground pool. And they're like, why didn't anybody tell us? Oh, wow. So now they're working it out to get a whole bunch of the whole pool taken out. They're calling in people. And they call the real estate. Hey, do you know if this place has a pool? Because we're finding it, and we don't want to dig in the wrong hole. She goes, no, but let me call the old owner. The old owner answers. She's like, yeah, my parents used to have a pool. But yeah, do you know the dimensions? Because they don't want to break it, so they could use it, whatever it is. And she's like, honestly, no. She goes, honestly, no. She's like, my parents covered it up due to a tragic accident. So one of the
Ouch.
sisters, brothers, or whatever it was, passed away,
Wait, like got like drowned? Like
drowned.
ouch.
So that's why the parents had covered it.
Don't
Can
tell
you
me they
imagine that?
freaking dug. Don't tell me they dug them up under all the bricks. Don't tell me that. Dude, this is
No,
fucking
no,
getting off
no,
the.
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no.
okay, okay.
Obviously, they buried the child, whatever it was. But can you
Oh shit.
imagine that? I mean, can you really enjoy the pool?
No, but maybe another family can. I mean, your pain, your burden doesn't have to be passed. You know what? I guess if they don't know one hurt it, yeah, I guess. I mean, it's kind of
No, but
fucked
they
up.
found out because they contacted the old owner, and the old owner told them.
I think after if it was covered with cement, it probably had damages and it won't be able to be
No,
like
no, no,
used
no, no.
anymore,
All they
right?
did was fill it in with dirt.
I don't know, dude. And then, but you just knowing alone that somebody died on premises, it's
Yes,
kind of like, damn, you know?
yes, yes, yes. That's
Wow.
exactly the point.
But I mean, dude, let me tell you something, dog. Look, excuse my French here, but we live in Los Angeles. There's more people in LA than there's people in the little city, the little country of El Salvador. And I'm just making you this little comparison. There's so many people here. I think every 5 seconds somebody dies. Every 3 seconds somebody's born. Like somebody's gonna die on your house eventually. Like for you not to enjoy your house because nature took its course in your premises. I mean, it's I mean, unless you're all poltergeisty and you believe in like satanic stuff and like I mean, I don't know how to explain it. Like people are dying. It's natural, bro. It's natural. You fix it up. Pay some homage to it. Celebrate the person's life in the pool. I'm just look. Don't look at the cup half empty. Look at it half full.
I'm gonna look at it and then need to chug it, and then need somebody to refill it. That's how I'm gonna look at it.
All right. When life
So,
gives you lemon, you make lemonade and you drink it in the shade, my friend.
oh really? I thought you made key lime pie.
Ooh, now you're talking business.
My people, this was what is happening. Let me know if you guys are feeling it or not feeling it, these stories. But I just wanted your guys' opinion. Till the next time.
Yo, before you hang up, dude, I got a message. There's a girl out there trying to feel you.
What you mean? C'est la vous pas français. What you mean, madame?
Drop a
Speak some
location.
knowledge. Speak some facts. Pimpin', pimpin',
Pimpers,
pimpin'.
pimps will be pimps. And I've been pimping, says been pimping, says been pimping. Big Tank, thank you for those two amazing stories. You're always rattling the cages and causing a fucking ruckus. That is right.
Best believe, best believe, best believe. Hercules,
Guys,
best believe, Hercules.
before we jump onto anything, I want you guys to understand. Big Tank, I could have appreciated if you would have added this and what is happening. So I'm gonna add this little part right here, right before the main conversation.
Hey, fool, fuck you, fool. What does that mean in mine? I don't care what you say. All right, fool?
Hey, dog, you got that right. You got that, and it is the best segment in the planet. But check this out, guys. Gregory from GP Aromas just freaking dropped a live video recording of our last episode, Manifesto 2. It is freaking great, and you know what, guys? It actually shows how good we are on live. Like we had no idea we were getting recorded on video. Obviously, Big Tank and I are not on the video. It's only our two special guests, but you can hear our voice, and it's a live recording of what we put up on the show. It is so amazing, and it's really great to know that we don't have to do edit much. So go ahead and check it out on GP_aromas. He dropped it, and it is about 30 minutes long, but it is a great freaking show if you guys want to get real impressions, real laughter of our stupid jokes, and etc. So, also, I want to let you guys know that, check this out, Morphex Morphex from Breaking the Matrix is back in his new show called Universal Love Academy. Check him out at Universal Love Academy on Instagram. And massive shout outs to the rest of RPHH. That is right. JB from the Fell Academy and Soulless Reiki. We're waiting for you guys to drop that amazing content every week. Now, let's jump from the deep end of the pool and set the freaking mood. Guys, we have an amazing topic for you guys today, and it's pretty freaking sustained. I was digging through this, and I was finding a lot of information. There's a lot of breakdown here. So in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to bring down the most important highlights of this topic. Guys, check this out. Economy, military, and government. The trifecta of power that not only streamlines web during times of war, but moreover during times of peace. With defense budget as huge as $813 billion just for the U.S. alone, alongside
How much?
11 $813 billion for 2022,
Oh,
alongside,
chump change, chump change.
yeah, chump change,
Got
of
it.
course. It's monopoly
Let me
money.
let me work on my pockets. It might
For
fall out.
sure. Yeah, that's right. And then alongside 11 active 11 active nuclear powered aircraft carriers and roughly 750 bases in over 70 countries in 2021. The US and its banking capitalist masters depend on war the way humans, you and I, humans, depend on oxygen. Welcome to the military industrial complex. That is right.
Excuse you? Excuse you? Okay, people. All right, so let's get this straight. What we're talking about
Ooh.
is actually what the government with all of its money.
Mm-hmm.
What we have, what it just has sitting there, what
Mm-hmm.
it's up to. That's everything we're going to be talking about today.
Yeah.
And to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty crazy. Okay. So it's pretty simple. Let's just dive deep in. We
Mm-hmm.
have the Boneyard, which is
Oh,
yes. So it's 309 Aerospace Maintenance and Regeneration Group in Tucson, Arizona. Over
yes.
4,000 airplanes, choppers, with the
Yes.
biggest stuff, biggest and baddest
Mm-hmm.
B-52s, F-22s, F-16s, F-32s,
Yes,
dog.
the
So
F-52s and the F-22s are Generation 5 jet attack planes. Like, these are like top of the line, bro. And they have
this is
them there.
creme de la creme. This
This
is
is
the
like a
big
fucking
daddy
truck
boss
stop,
shit.
right? It's like a
Yeah,
fucking, what's it called? Corralón? How do you say corralón in English, bro? A fucking junkyard? Like a junkyard for planes?
yeah,
Just
pretty
well
much.
parked.
Well parked, well taken care of,
Yeah. And
worth millions of dollars.
they use a lot of these planes that are just sitting there from like some even from the fucking Soviet era. They use them for spare parts for other countries that bought old planes, and also spare parts for planes that are currently in service, but for the U.S. Navy and U.S. Air Force. Now, if you
So
allow me, go ahead,
no
go
no
ahead.
no 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 get it.
If you allow me to give you a little brief history of what is, before we jump into the boneyard, I'm going to give you the reason why the boneyard exists. I want you guys to look it up. The boneyard, right, in Tucson, Arizona. It's called the 309th Aerospace Maintenance and Regeneration Group, like Tank just said. There is a covert cabal, an alliance between the U.S. military and the defense weapons manufacturers. So this is like the cornerstone of our imperialistic stormtrooper money making beating heart. And the reason I'm saying this is because check this out. Back in World War II, and this is just a history lesson here, guys. Check this out. Back in World War II, when we were at war, when we were going to war against Japan, the first ones that attacked us, and then we started fucking helping the Allied nations, Europe, the United States dropped a bunch of manufacturers. They picked up all their car making manufacturers, motorcycle manufacturers, production facilities, and they started building bombs, weapons, jeeps, tanks, and they brought in a lot of the women, household women, into the working force. While the men were out there killing and getting killed. Now, the reason I'm bringing that up is because back then everything was American made. And I'm not saying now it's not American made. What I'm
It's
saying now
not.
it's
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 not.
independently owned. Because, for example, Boeing, how do you say Boeing,
Boeing.
Boeing, and the all these other manufacturers of guns and airplanes, they're based in the U.S., but they're privately owned. That changed. World War II changed the entire game field, and the reason that is for, let me check this out, guys. Check this out. They the defense manufacturers were made to keep the US on top with new and advanced weapons with high levels of production at all times 24/7 365. Damn, you'll find shaka shaka for the one more time. What I'm trying to say is, in order for us to be number one around the world, we needed new weapons at and high production value weapons at a high paced fucking production efficiency. So basically, instead of putting the workload like China does and Russia does, they have privately on they have like government owned facilities that create these weapons. We have a defense manufacturer that's privately owned, kind of like the Federal Reserve, how it's privately owned by bankers, etc. etc. Yeah, that is right. So what they do is now that at this era that is fucking huge, now it's been involved. They don't only lobby. I don't know if you guys know what lobbying is. So they
No,
lobbying
explain it
is
to them. Explain it to them.
lobbying is when there's a certain third party that sends out a person like an advisor, right? And they pay this person to give you advice on how to make a decision. For example, the presidents, the senators, a lot of these people that are on top of the world have lobbyists. They try to influence for the U.S. to go to war, like in the Ukraine. But they don't send rich kids. They send the poor kids in the ghetto that are fucking hardened, and poor kids with no option but to go to jail, or go to a fucking war. The point is not that. The point is that now the bankers, the ones that give out this federal monopoly funding money to control, and they control the interests of the war around the world, and then send the U.S. soldiers to do their bidding. They do this to control foreign policy, domestic policy, and a lot of the times, a lot of the debt that we're running into is because they're overspending. Then, hence, why the fucking boneyard exists. Check this out. The boneyard exists because it can't be a surplus. If you guys don't know what a surplus is, for example, if I give you $20 a day to eat a meal, and you only use 11, the next $9 are gonna be deducted from the next time I give you those $20. So if you don't use the full $20, you're gonna get deducted money. There can't be a surplus in the military budget. If anything, there's supposed to be more fucking ask. You have to ask more for the money. You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
more money, more bang for your buck.
absolutely. So all these freaking planes, all of these tanks, all of these choppers attack.
What about me?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's only one tank, baby. There's only one tank in the world, bro.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
The point is that all of these are planes that they were over manufactured, that were never going to be used, and or were sent to the boneyard specifically for this because they don't want a surplus.
Not only that, okay, so you have to remember they make money for everything themselves. So they're salesmen
Ooh.
by nature. They're salesmen
Mm-hmm.
by nature. And guess what? They get paid off everything they sell. That's how they make their money. So
Mm-hmm.
guess what? Even though you might only need a couple,
Mm-hmm.
full dozen, homie, and we'll give you a quote unquote discount, which is the ultimate sales line. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
get this many, we'll give you a better deal. Okay,
But there's
sure,
been
why not?
corruption. There's been corruption in there. There's
Heavy.
been senators and CEOs of these companies that have been sharing. Check this out. That have been sharing secret plans, military weaponry plans to foreign countries. For example, China. They get blueprints for the F-22, blueprints for the F-35, the F-32. I mean, you don't see what I'm saying here? The
Yeah.
Lightning II. So they've gone to jail. Hashtag look it up. The United States of America has condemned and put people in jail because they have sold the plans and other manufactured blueprints, guns, tanks to foreign countries. Trip the fuck out.
So
Let
I'm gonna give
me.
you guys a quick reference in that. So
Mhm,
if you guys have watched the movie G.I. Joe: The Rise of the Cobra,
mhm.
you guys will actually see that McCullen, which is one of the main villains that in that movie, and he's
Huh?
basically saying that his family comes from a great line of weapon salesmen. And
Ooh.
what's the number one rule? Don't ever get caught selling to the both sides.
Yeah, absolutely. This reminds me of that Star Wars movie, where the little Asian lady, I forgot her name because she's so useless. She goes into the casino, and she finds out that the syndicate is actually selling to the Empire, to the First Order, and then they're selling to also the rebels. This weird. It's fucking dope. He goes, "War is money,
Exactly.
baby." War is the fucking beating heart of the United States. I'm gonna give you guys quick fucking facts. The United States has been in an altercation and critical war situation every decade of every hundred of year of its existence. Like ever since 1776, the United States has one time every 10 years. Fucking hashtag, look it up. This is the most fucking brutal way to make a battle hardened military soldier, not only battle hardened military soldier, but the most advanced weaponry. Now, I'm not going to talk shit about any other country, but I am going to talk, and I'm going to toot the own horn of the United States. In 2022, Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, not my president, he he
He
already
is your
proposed,
president.
I guess, he proposed $813 billion for military defense budget. It's more than China and more than the next 8 countries put together. Let that sink in, dude. The United States has 11 aircraft carriers, nuclear power aircraft carriers. Okay? The rest of the world has 9. Again, the rest of the world has 9 put together. This is okay. I'm blown. I didn't know we had so much fucking footprint on the earth, which is now why I understand why we're so obsessed with being in everybody's fucking problems. That's why they call us Big Brother. This is why we're in every fucking in every other country's war, because we're there. We're literally there to, I guess, stabilize the region. But when I mean, dude, sometimes you have these issues, right? Like in Afghanistan or Iraq, where you destroy the country, you destroy the government, you establish democracy, right? And then when you leave, there's a vacuum of power, and then you have the Taliban controlling everything and making you run like a little bitch to pick up your fucking shit and leave.
Not only that, the money they take over, the weapons that they lose when they got ran over, over there when the Taliban took over. Guess what? They took all the guns, ammos, everything.
Billions, billions of dollars, tax paying dollars. Guys, check this out, dude. Space travel, this Space Force, there's something called a black budget, okay? Covert operations and CIA special ops. These are all little things that we haven't heard about. Things that we don't know where the money goes to and what do they do with the money. This is not just chemical warfare. This is not just cyber warfare. These are specialized amounts of money that go to specialized agencies and specialized defense departments that can also not only create war, you get what I'm saying, but even attack ourselves, if it makes sense. A lot of people say that the 9/11 incident was an in-house incident, right? That it was created out of nothing by the elites to go to war and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Correct? Well, stuff like that. The black budget does exist, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the last time I checked, it was about 73 to 80 billion dollars. Out of those 813, $80 billion goes to the black budget. Ask me what the fuck the black budget is. It's black. I don't know.
Um, we're basically looking at a undeclaimed fifth branch of the military.
Mhm, 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 mhm.
That's the most simplest way I could put it, where it's basically there even though we don't see it.
Yeah. There's millions of dollars given to these candidates, bro. Millions of dollars given to the candidate. For example, Lyndon B. Johnson, which is the president that took over after JFK assassination. A week. Check this out, dude. JFK was put in a hole, right? He was buried, right? He
Yeah.
after one day of his funeral, B. Johnson signs the declaration of war for Vietnam, and then we go to war with Vietnam. The Vietnamese War was one of the most look. I'm gonna say it's one of the most embarrassing wars the United States had to pull out of because of our hippie protesters here in the U.S. Not talking shit about the hippies because they did the right thing, but it was one of the wars that made so much money for these defense agencies. I'm not talking about our defense agencies. I'm talking about owned weapon manufacturers. Like I'm talking about the private owned companies that make the weapons, not U.S. related. Like we spent the money; these fools collected the money. See what I'm saying, right?
Yo.
The United States has to be in at least in a manufactured war to continue its economy growing. If we're not at war, our economy stalls. We're not built to be at peace. The United States it is a capitalist country and it's built to continue shooting. If you stop shooting, you gonna die. Well, guys, this is the military industrial complex. There's a deeper hole in this. The military industrial complex is involved in a lot of conspiracies. And I didn't want to bring the conspiracy topic in. I wanted to bring you guys the facts so that when you start looking this up, hashtag look it up on Google, Bing, DuckGo, whatever the hell you're using, when you go and search it, you alone will have the verdict and you will indoctrinate yourself to what you want to believe. Excuse me. What I'm trying to say is there's a deeper hole in the military industrial complex. I believe it was strategically designed to create stormtroopers around the world and the world police. That's how we act. We act like the world police.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun.
dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun,
All
dun,
right, all
dun,
right,
dun.
all
Lord
right.
Darth Cannon has risen.
Oh, there you go. Big tank. Hey, well, look, low key, you did lose your STD in the last freaking show. Greg and V
It's
Beauty.
2 against 1, big dog. I was a gentleman. I was a straight up gentleman.
You were. Hey, you know what, bro? You know what, bro? You could tell a lot more from a quiet man than from the loud one like myself.
Okay.
I want to give you the floor. Go ahead and let them know where they can find you, Big Tank.
You guys know the deal. Catch me at EKNAT626 at G. No, oh damn, giving away my email.
Again.
Yeah, I know.
I think you're trying to get those nudes, bro. You're trying to get those nudes.
Follow me on Instagram. Hit me up if you guys are feeling something. If you guys are not feeling something. If you guys want my input, I am definitely there, my people. Till the next time.
Again, and for the record, the only thing that Joe Biden did correctly was raise the defense budget. Yeah, I'm just saying. All right, guys, you can find me at Trebles Garcia, Trebles Garcia, on all social media platforms. Make sure you check us out at paranoidradio.com. Hey, guys, paranoidradio.com has a new facelift. Woo! And there's an official countdown for the 100th episode. Don't forget, this is number 98. Don't forget to freaking tag us. Don't forget to drop 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts and Spotify absolutely free. And do not forget that the raffle is cracking down in the next 2 weeks. We're going to be announcing the 10 people that tagged us. And on top of that, we're going to be sending care packages with a collaboration care package from GP underscore aromas. That's right. That's right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us again. Big Tank, you the man. You the man. And see you guys next time.
Deuces.
Paranoid Radio.